Hey guys, it's Mad Rabbit back in this show, Medieval Minecraft Creations. Alright, I'm going to quickly show you a couple of the improvements made here. As you've seen in this first segment, a couple things I've added to that big, huge airship tower type thing in the Mage Quarter. Not complete yet. No, I had a floating island. That thing here you see on the side is going to be eventually be a ladder up there. Basically just so I can bypass, it's hard making stairways going around. It just isn't working out quite it's just becoming a hassle. So I'm just going to make a straight ladder going up and a little side tower. So yeah, I said we were going to do an airship, and I will show you it right now. That's basically what I made today, airship. Trying to utilize some of these upside down slabs rather than and the stairs. As you can see here from we didn't have that option in some of the other boats I actually made that were actually on the water, which actually this is much easier than building on the water, that's for sure, because you're in the air. You can float around and stuff. And I kind of wanted to go for a slightly different design, so you'll see it kind of bows out on the side a little bit like there, like a little bit almost like more aerodynamic. I figured, well, it's still going to look like a traditional boat, but it's going to also kind of have to be a little different than what a boat is on the water. So it still comes out looking pretty much like a flying boat anyway, which is what I wanted. But it was a little too much with the regular wood, so I had to throw in some logs. But the thing is, if you're trying to follow along or build something like this on your own, you can use any kind of wood you want. It'll give it a completely different look. Hopefully, I'm understanding in the next update, which is probably coming out pretty soon, they're going to hopefully add stairs and slabs for each types of the new wood blocks, which if that's the case, then that's really great. I can't wait to be able to use all those to build ships like this too. But as you see here, the front of the ship was what was really difficult, and this is where kind of the majority of the work kind of came into play here. I tried to do some things and it didn't quite work out. You'll see I break down a lot of stuff. And you really don't want things, you don't want to be able to see into the ship. So you have to make sure you do it right, even if you have to go to blocks or whatever. So you'll see that in a few spots. But by that same token, trying to use a lot of these upside down things anyway, just to try and give it more of a curved look. And it works out pretty good in most spots here. Yeah, so I think it came out pretty good. It's actually, when this project is over, it's not too bad. I think the next project I might do another flying ship, or I might do the gate. Like I said, I was going to do the gate now for several episodes. I've been saying I'm going to do the front gate again. I had to do some rehashing and refurbishing and stuff on that. So I don't know, because the thing is, I got the gates mechanism built. Like I said, I mentioned about 800 times now from Revankism's tutorial on it. So it's all set. It's just a matter of making it pretty looking, which I thought that would be what the next episode would be, kind of me showing how to basically make something pretty around an ugly redstone structure. Which, I mean, it's necessary if you really want working apparatus like redstone stuff, but sometimes you have to, kind of go to extremes to kind of get it to work right. And I think it's going to work out pretty good in the end. I mean, having that gate, once we get it looking nice, I can copy and paste it all over the place with the editor. So I'm really hoping that we can get it looking nice. So that might be the next project, or I can do a flying zeppelin, which is basically more like a hot air balloon kind of concept behind it, in this same area. Just to have maybe one more ship up here so it looks a little nicer. Some of these flying towers look nice, but kind of giving a nice look to it. But sort of wanted to keep going with maybe a couple more things and make this building look kind of neat. But yeah, I don't know. Most likely I will probably be doing the mage walls too. I had said I was going to do them. I don't know if I'll do those on the air. I might end up just doing that on the side. I'm getting a little burned out. Actually, I really am burned out on the Mage Quarter entirely because I told you a couple times, I really wasn't too happy with some of the buildings. I still not. Just, I might have to go back and do some major work on some things there. So in all likelihood, what I'll end up doing is just, this will be, if we do one more thing here, it'll be a Zeppelin, a flying airship kind of thing. And I'm thinking the hull of that sort of a ship would be a little different. It'll be more like a traditional boat, but it might actually be kind of wider. But we'll see. I'm kind of debating on how to exactly to make it. I got some ideas, but we'll see. We shall see. That will probably be the next project, but that or the gate. And if it's not the gate or that, I don't know what it would be. I'm thinking of just going back to that area where we did for episode 100 and maybe make more villages and village type things, little things, smaller things away from the castle. I don't know if people are into that, but I I sort of want to take there's all kind of different other projects and stuff too I could be doing that around the landscape. I'll think about it. I'm not going to be probably doing something. I'm not going to get into another huge project right after this gets done, but I got some ideas, so we'll see. So I did a double mast on this, as you'll see here. Now, when I show you the sail designs, other people have done more elaborate sail designs on videos and stuff. So if you want to do a YouTube search, go ahead and make your own. I kind of go simple with it because usually these projects are pretty time consuming to begin with. So I figure, just might as well make it simple, and it usually ends up turning out okay. You can do something, making it look more like it's billowing or it's large or it's different designs on it, and you can do whatever you want. Obviously, I always put these little spires on the tops of these towers. You could always try and maybe implement a little nest up there where a guy can stand in. That's up to you though. I didn't try for this one. This is supposed to be a smaller kind of boat, so I didn't bother with it. But this is sort of like the forward sail thing. I'm not really sure what you would call it, but yeah. So I'm trying to use little different colors in this thing too, as you can see. Some of my past ships really haven't done that. I just stuck a white sail on. That was it. But and then the rest of this is the design of this is just pretty simple. You kind of look on the side there, you make a design, and you go straight across. But you see here, I kind of end up widening it and lengthening it. So if you are copying, just wait a few seconds. Because when you pull back, I think it looked better if it was going to be down a little bit further. Doesn't look too bad there, but it could be a little better. So I kind of make some parts where it's kind of gradually going out. I do a design here. I mean, you can do whatever design you want. You just do a simple stripe. You probably shouldn't do anything too elaborate on these things anyway. I think if I had to do it over again, I think I'd just do a simple stripe or something in there rather than what I did. But I do improve upon that design in a few minutes. You'll see. I also decided, let's make a little anchor looking thing. Like this is how it's sort of moored to the side of the actual docks, and get your little walkway there. So that came out pretty nice. And we are almost done. I think I'll go back and do a little bit more on this. Yeah, I see. This is where I end up lengthening it. So I actually lengthened some of the segments down a little bit further. So it ends up looking a little better, at least from my point of view. Let's see. Yeah, and also tapering it inward a little bit, like I did here. Having it so straight like that also is not a good idea. So like I kind of like try and make it go outward a little bit more, like this. Like you see how I'm doing there. And it doesn't actually have to be even, because they can kind of make it look like it's like billowing. It doesn't have to be exactly symmetrical. See? Then I go in and do a little bit more on the design, like there, and that's pretty much it for this build, guys. Hopefully I'll be back soon with one of those other projects like I said I was going to do. And so if you want to see how this tower was built, go back to episode 99 and check that out. Catch you next time, folks. Adios.